anyone is out there, what is up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope y'all having a wonderful Monday. I know I said I wasn't gonna get online, but I miss y'all. What is up? Happy Monday. I hope everyone is striving to be better than they were yesterday. And we just gonna be chilling today. We gonna play a little bit. We're gonna play a little PoE 2. I'm actually gonna probably play Destiny Rising for a little bit. I gotta change all my settings and everything, dude. I got too excited. Alright. Yo, no. Did I spell that? Did I spell that ish wrong? No, I don't want that. Hold on. Yeah, R-I-S-I-N-G. Bruh. R-I-S-I-N-G. If you're just coming in right now, what's up, everybody? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm just setting up right now. I'm going to play Destiny Rising for a little bit. And if I'm talking a little weird, it's because I have my retainer on. Yeah, I wear a retainer because, you know, I want my teeth to get all ugly and everything. So I'm trying to keep my smile all crisp and clean. You feel me? Let me see here. Boop, 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 boop. And honestly, like, in my opinion, I do want to do the. I guess I can't do that epic raid because it was only a 48-hour mark, but. Okay. So, I don't know, but I'm gonna play Destiny Rising for a little bit. I changed this, bro. Bro, I'm about to. It's just literally right there. God damn it. You have to put the colon. Fuck. In that 5-minute time expansion, bro, that took too long just to put the title. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, down my ish. Put the big screen up. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we big chilling today. Yeah, we big chilling. We're gonna try to get some things done in this game. Cause bro, I miss like enough not getting things done. But give me 1 second. Before the game starts, I'm gonna take my dogs outside. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Man, dogs kept taking forever to decide where they want to, what spot they want to go use the restroom on, so I just left them outside. So now I'm gonna start from wherever I need to do now. No! What the hell is this? Pop-ups are real.
Now that I think about it, why am I the only one with an animal name?
Okay. Okay.
ahead.
Hey, you girl. That's what I was looking for. But yeah, Destiny's kind of cooked right now. Hopefully it doesn't die out like that, man. So that would really suck. This game has so much potential. Just the Destiny franchise, man. And Destiny Rising does look okay, but I heard that numbers are starting to drop down for Destiny Rising now. I'm not so sure about it. I don't have all my facts on it, but maybe because there's nothing to chase, there's nothing to play, there's just fucking recycled shit. See, that was everyone's problem, is that there was just too much recycled stuff. We just had a good year, and then we went to another leveling system, and we're starting all over. And this system is like 5 times longer than the previous system that we used, but so. Hopefully they could figure it out and see what the next chapter or whatever of the game. Okay, so let me go to this tree. And dude, my back has been hurting. I don't know why. Dude, I feel like my itch is so loose. That's what she said. We gotta do this. I've been lagging, not doing this, but we gonna do it now.
Something here. Let's rendezvous at the communications hub.
What are those pikes doing here?
We need to find out.
This is the communications hub. That must be the quantum tuner. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Wolf, I'm going to need protection until I can neutralize the security. Look out! These fallen are equipped with optical camouflage. Please, stay close to the tuner. Please, stay close to the tuner.
Security credentials verified. Deactivating tuner protection.
We did it! Now grab the tuner and let's scram. Wolf, outside the window. It's that big shake. It's going to tear this place apart.
Dang, I probably died.
Hurry! That won't hold it for long. We have to get out of here before the other shanks activate.
There are more?
Leave these marauders to me.
Bruh, I literally just, oh my goodness.
Hurry! That won't hold it for long. We have to get out of here before the other shanks activate.
There are more?
Leave these marauders
Oh
to
my
me.
god. Right.
Broke free faster than I expected. Double time it.
Bro, you're slow, man. Come on. Ah! I'm about to die. No, no.
Not today.
Oh, gosh.
Quick, jump over here. Wolf, run as fast as you can. Book it.
Yeah, I'm jumping. Oh, my God. Woo. Woo.
spot to interrupt us, or we're all done for.
Leave it to me.
Shouldn't be able to get through here.
Looks like we shook it off.
Temper your optimism with caution.
Pipes? These fallen aren't letting up.
Take them out then. We can't afford to waste any time. Keep firing! Don't give them a chance to attack!
It looks pretty cool. I feel like I'm in like freaking Star Wars right now. Like literally, this is the fabulous thing. It's like, oh yeah, as a volunteer,
Just as expected. These
Guardian,
fallen
be
scum
careful.
wouldn't pass up the
Don't
chance
do
to hunt
that.
down an Iron Lord. As desperate as they can seem, they are cunning hunters.
let's go back to the witch. I really like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, I like it. Like this DLC, whenever you got it, and whatever it's called, it was tedious. Like they could start all over to level up again, so it couldn't be
It's locked onto us, Wolf. Disrupt its attack.
Try it!
The tunnel collapsed. I think that stopped it. launch a tuner.
Got it!
Oh no.
More grip. More grip.
Lord Raptors, should you revoke my restriction?
Just this once.
Oh, Lord Mind, speak your
I wish that machine following us would vanish.
I literally thought I died.
Where did you make that thing go?
disappear. That is the Lord's wish. Beyond that is none of my concern.
The power of a wish is never given for free, and a price is always exacted. I only hope that all this was worth it.
Hi, back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Who would I talk to? Head to the transmission. Give Mu Ying the quantum turner. Alright. Not the one here. You're exiting story mode? What are you talking about, bro? Don't give me that buffoonery-ish. Okay.
Integration successful. Activating now.
Error. Administrator permission required.
Wait, permission required?
How are we supposed to gain Golden Age permission? What should we do? Can Zev hack it?
I wouldn't do that. Golden Age tech is beyond our full.
Is there any legitimate way to gain access?
If we can find a user database, I should be able to copy authorization documents from it.
The Fallen have nearly stripped the Metro clean. The only place that could exist in is...
The space station, at the top of the space elevator. Getting there will prove difficult. We'll need to fight our way up there from the very bottom of it.
How hard could it be? We're right below the elevator, aren't we?
If you are going into space, I'm afraid Jiangxi Metro in its current state can't provide you much support.
Wait, Wolf. I think I can lend a...
Come to your senses, kid. Do you have any idea what's up there in the space? Besides, you know we can't activate the elevator.
Is it broken?
It's not. The elevator consumes an enormous amount of energy to activate. which is supplied by a vast and complex automated power plant underneath. However, we found a giant fallen machine hold up there. It looks to be leeching off the electricity that should be powering the elevator. Here's a photo that my scouts took.
Fierce-looking fellow. Spiky, too.
Is there anything we should know about it before charging in?
Unfortunately, you know as much as we do. You'd better consult that friend of yours, the one who's fluent in Elixir.
I'm just chilling. Don't mind me, bro. Yo, so tell me why this kid knocks on my door and sells this airhead to me. Okay. So I open the door, I buy the airhead. He says, oh, Cash App. You know, they trying to get that money. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know. I'm just in loss for words right now just because I was like doing the Cash App and I was like, holy shit. I'm getting old. I don't know how to use this. And I was looking at my Cash App because I don't really know use Cash App like that. Whatever. I'm still gonna keep going. Blah, blah, blah. Let me see here.
This reading's
What's
pretty
next?
strange.
Consult with Kevin. Where's Kevin?
If only I could get my hands on a Golden Age decoder.
Where's he at, bro? The heck? Consult.
Until next time.
Yes, man. Echo, stop.
I have enough energy.
Hopefully y'all can hear me and I'm not too far to the mic.
Glad someone's watching over me.
Achievements or whatever. Dude, I didn't even know I could read all this. The hell?
That wasn't easy, but you pulled it off. Nice teamwork.
That's cool. So when, excuse me, when shots hit targets scorched by a wolf ignition, they will trigger wolf combustion, dealing with an additional instance of solar damage equal to 50% of the triggering shot damage. Okay, that's cool. So there's different levels on it? Oh, so you can't upgrade it to like 27, 30. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't want to do this.
Come on, let's paint the town red. I bet you are ready for some new stuff. Let's paint the town red.
Foul Town.
Okay. Cool. Oh, see, it says consult with.
I'm not going to howl for you. The name's a metaphor.
I heard about what you did at Jiangshi Metro. Well done.
I am glad to see you alive. Seen it. The photo your ghost sent. Umbrix Prime. The prime servitor of the House of Devils. Worshipped like a god. When Great Machine left, we could not accept. Each house built prime servitor, shaped like the Great Machine, revered, but just imitation. Prime servitor, worshipped, honored. Once mighty god reduced to siphoning human energy to survive. Strange. Pitiful.
It fell from the altar to the pit.
Descended, desecrated, and dismissed. Something more powerful replaced. Yet the old god remains strong. Your fire team too must be strong. True elites.
Choices at a relic.
We'll bring about a new age. Together.
Okay. So it's looking for someone else. So let me do her. Very cool. Cool. Mommy here. Mommy here.
She said that it's basically like where she has to be like in a job, like it's like a job.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like it's kind of like in a way when
So like yeah.
Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man had to go to Oscorp to like do research and stuff like that. Yeah.
You and Yuri got the big one, and I was like,
What? Dude.
why is there an airhead?
Because the kid gave me. Yeah, I just donated $1.
Yeah, Kai was obviously so we didn't even do the interview because the other owner, Down, she was over sorry. She's doing this week. Grants are not easily. And Doty and Keo is all weird. Like, the whole time.
The White House also releasing a map detailing the different phases of IDF withdrawal within Gaza. Fox News White House correspondent Peter Doocy was there, and he's now here to give us the major takeaways. Peter?
And, Will, there are 20 principles of peace, they call them, that the U.S., President Trump, and the Israelis, Prime Minister Netanyahu, agreed to. We don't know yet how many of those points Hamas negotiators will agree to because the U.S. doesn't talk directly to Hamas. They rely on calls to Qatar to pass messages back and forth.
Arab and Muslim partners are fully prepared to step up and fulfill their commitments for the benefit of the people of Gaza and the entire region. They're willing to step up and do a lot. They really are. There are a lot of good people involved.
With this, President Trump is formalizing his plan from a few months ago to redevelop Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East. One of the points here is the Trump economic development plan to rebuild and re-energize Gaza. Lots of possibilities, but first today, Netanyahu had to do something. He had to call Qatar and say sorry for strikes inside Qatar that unintentionally killed a Qatari serviceman. Now that that's out of the way, the burden is going to shift to the Palestinians.
I challenge the Palestinians to take responsibility for their destiny, because that's what we're giving them. We're giving them responsibility for their destiny, fully condemn and prohibit terrorism and earn their way to a brighter future. They don't want the life that they've had. They've had a rough life with Hamas.
If this peace deal is ratified, President Trump will become the chairman of a newly formed board of peace. But if it is not ratified, President Trump is pledging that Israel will have full U.S. backing to continue the fight in Gaza. Will?
Peter, it's bold, it's strong, it seems to have the support of many important Arab nations, but the real question is the one that you introduced. It must have a dance partner on the other side of the card. Where is the sense of optimism coming from that this is something that will be accepted by Hamas?
The sense of optimism is coming, and again, this is like the 1% of press conference or of events that you see President Trump in front of a microphone that we did not have a chance to ask him questions like this. But things are so sensitive and so fragile, they want to wait on the details like that. But the optimism, if your team can put back up the map that we had, the Israelis are going to give up. They are agreeing to give up a little bit of the land that they currently occupy, and you can see it there. They're going to pull back from territory that they currently control. And that is why that kind of a concession is the reason that folks around here think that they could actually be getting really, really close to an agreement. But again, it's 20 points. That kind of detail helps with something like this, but that's 20 things for Hamas negotiators who have proven to be as stubborn as any in a global conflict over the last several centuries, or at least several decades. It gives them 20 things to go through and pick apart and say, no, we want these 20 changes made.
Well, that's a perfect transition, Peter. We'd love for you to hang out while we bring in Fox News chief correspondent Trey Yingst, who's live from Tel Aviv, into our discussion. Trey, you just heard Peter's report. Tell me what you think the sense is, not just with Hamas. Would any of these be acceptable conditions to Hamas, but what the attitude is inside of Israel?
Yeah, Will, I want to start with some breaking news here. An official briefed on the current talks, speaking exclusively with Fox News, says that Qatar's prime minister and Egypt's intelligence chief just met with Hamas negotiators and shared with them that 20-point Trump plan. The Hamas negotiators telling Qatar's prime minister and Egypt's intelligence chief they will review it in good faith and provide a response. Again, that is the first official piece of information that we have about Hamas actually viewing this document that was presented today by President Trump at the White House alongside Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Anticipation is growing across the Middle East, Will, as it relates to this proposal. President Trump offered an olive branch to the Palestinian people, allowing them to stay in Gaza, giving them billions of dollars worth of funds from the international community to rebuild, and ushering in a new technocratic government for the Palestinian people. All of this, though, hinges on Hamas and whether or not they will lay down their arms and release the remaining 48 hostages, 20 of whom are believed to be alive. And that is part of the reason that there is such tension here in the Middle East, because it's unclear whether or not Hamas will agree to such a deal. Will?
Peter, quickly back to you. You just heard Trey's report, and as you mentioned, everything with Hamas goes through Qatar. You were there for that phone call today. President Trump described it as a heart-to-heart between Benjamin Netanyahu and Qatari officials. So if Qatar is playing middleman, is that someone that you got the sense from the White House that is playing an endorser of this 20-point plan, or would they be undercutting this 20-point plan to Hamas?
They would be more neutral, but on the side of endorsing because it is in their interest for this war to end. A lot of these, and President Trump was talking about this a little bit, these Arab and Muslim nations don't want this war to be continuing right now, but they also haven't wanted to intervene. And so it seems like Qatar is going to be the key player here. We got a sense of that when we traveled to the Middle East, to Qatar, with President Trump a few months ago. He wants to deepen ties with the Qataris. And so they are going to be important. They might be the most important people here other than President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu. But again, as Trey was just talking about, the wild card is Hamas and their negotiators. And President Trump, while they are so optimistic, he started this press conference today by saying that this could be one of the great days in the history of civilization. But there is a catch. It might not work out. And that all depends on these Hamas guys.
All right, Peter, excellent report. Thank you so much for sharing that with us and being a part of this conversation. We're going to keep Trey for one more minute, and I want to ask you about that moment in history, Trey. It would be an incredible moment in history that sets not only this Trump administration apart from all the others who've tried to achieve peace in the Middle East, but it would be historical on its own in the Middle East, regardless of who's the president. And it makes you wonder, Trey, how likely we pull off this 20-point plan.
Well, absolutely. And look, the president has been able to get the Qataris back as a mediator in all of this, and they are quite frankly needed to get such a deal done. He actually had Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu from the Oval Office call the Prime Minister of Qatar and apologize for striking his country earlier this month, where one Qatari security official was killed along with 5 Hamas officials. Right. But when we zoom out here, what the president is presenting here is the possibility of peace in the Middle East. And this could be an initial step towards stabilizing the region, trying to rebuild the situation inside Gaza after a horrific 2-year war that saw a massive amount of suffering for the civilian population in both Israel and in Gaza, and then usher in a new chapter for the region that would allow President Trump to expand the Abraham Accords and bring in countries even as far as Iran. The president bringing that up from the White House, saying it's a possibility. Right. And so the president's vision here is very broad, and this is the first step in all of it.
Well, you have to love, if nothing else, the optimism and the ambition. Trey Inks, thanks so much for joining us from Tel Aviv.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.
Daddy's not happy. He came to the UN today, and it was a total mess. Everything was broken. The escalators weren't even working. Trump and Melania were riding it up, and it just stopped. The First Lady lost her balance a bit, but steadied herself, thankfully, and then marched to the top. She could have been hurt, and the president looked over at the press and knew something was up. At first, we thought the escalator just malfunctioned, but then so did the teleprompter.
I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless, and that way you speak more from the heart. I can only say that whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
Trump says the UN is just lucky that Melania is in great shape.
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen. But she's in great shape. We're both in good shape. We both stood. And then a teleprompter that didn't work. These are the two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. Thank you very much. And by the way, it's working now. It just went on. Thank you. I think I should just do it the other way. It's easier.
Coincidence or sabotage? The UN tried to blame Trump. But on Sunday, the Times reported this, quote, to mark Trump's arrival, UN staff members have joked that they may turn off the escalators and elevators and simply tell him they ran out of money, so he has to walk up the stairs. The White House says this isn't a joke and is demanding an investigation. They could have hurt the most beautiful First Lady in American history. Why are we paying for a building that's just trying to injure the First Lady? If anything, it made the UN look bad, not Trump. The UN covered up for the China virus and then didn't stop the Iranian nuke program. We did. They're not making peace. So what are they doing? I visited the UN over 10 years ago. It's still the same.
What has the UN accomplished recently?
I don't know. Maybe it's the.
Do you ever just cut loose and go hit the restaurants afterwards and just tie one on?
You're in New York. What else would you do after the meeting?
What's the cuisine like in Nepal?
Cuisine means
the food.
Food.
Yeah.
Food. Food. Rice and.
Are you trying to stay out of trouble here in New York? Have you found romance here in New York?
Romance? To you?
Romance.
Romance.
With the ladies? Striking out?
No.
Things will pick up.
The UN's just a slush fund for lazy diplomats. Trump's trying to help them, and they're trying to embarrass him.
What is the purpose of the United Nations? The UN has such tremendous potential. I've always said it. It has such tremendous, tremendous potential, but it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter and then never follow that letter up. It's empty words, and empty words don't solve war. The only thing that solves war and wars is action.
We haven't heard much about the UN since the Iraq War. What have they been doing for the last 20 years, besides whining about climate change? Trump's Mr. Ceasefire, and the UN never even picked up the phone.
In a period of just 7 months, I have ended 7 unendable wars. It's too bad that I had to do these things instead of the United Nations doing them. And sadly, in all cases, the United Nations did not even try to help in any of them. I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in finalizing the deal.
Harry Truman created the United Nations after World War II to help maintain peace and stop war. They're not doing that. All they're doing is funding invasions.
Not only is the UN not solving the problems it should, too often, it's actually creating new problems for us to solve. The best example is the #1 political issue of our time, the crisis of uncontrolled migration. The UN is supposed to stop invasions, not create them and not finance them. We have reasserted that America belongs to the American people, and I encourage all countries to take their own stand in defense of their citizens as well. You have to do that because I see it. I'm not mentioning names. I see it, and I can call every single one of them out. You're destroying your countries.
The UN unleashes refugees, then blames it on global warming so it can ask America for more money. That's the scam. And Biden was in on it. He kept our border open and then gave the UN $1 billion to stop global warming. The Europeans are in the same boat as the big guy.
Europe is in serious trouble. They've been invaded by a force of illegal aliens like nobody's ever seen before. Illegal aliens are pouring into Europe. Nobody is ever, and nobody's doing anything to change it, to get them out. It's not sustainable. And because they choose to be politically correct, they're doing just absolutely nothing about it.
My producer went to Portugal.
Hold on. Come on. Cool. Alright, I am out.
Come on, let's paint the town red.
Oh, Yellity. Oh, Yellity. Thank you, Yuri. Okay, go shower. Bye bye. Apple Care warranty. And I don't even know why is what. Okay. No. Enter an email address that you use with that your account. I did. What's wrong, Roxy?